Hello, this is Veronica with Once Upon a Homeschooler, and I'm here today to do a little video review of the Discover and Do Science Kindergarten Experiments from Sonlight Science K program. For those of you who have not seen this book, this is a brand new type of science book that Sonlight has come out with. I believe they're planning on expanding this idea to more grade levels. I just love what they've done with this book. I had not expected it, and it's really a delightful surprise. And then I'm also going to use this supply kit here to kind of show you a little bit how that'll work for you. I'm not going to show you the whole book, but it is quite a thick book. I think it's about 300 pages long, and plus a few appendix pages. And it has lots of colors, different colored pages to help you keep track. The table of contents here in the beginning, and then a little bit of an introduction with instructions and so on and so forth. Then there is a list of all the supplies that will be provided. You can find these in the supply kit. And then on the back here, there's more supplies. So it contains lots and lots of supplies in the supply kit. And here we move on to the experiment page. Our first thing we're going to learn about is, why do ants build tunnels? The key concepts, this is what we're going to learn about in this chapter. And this book, this goes along with, if I can move this out of the way here, this is going to go along with our book about ants. And as you can see in here, just trying to show you how it all ties in together. But here we have on page 8, building nests and stuff like that. So as you can see here in your book, as we get closer to page 8, you're going to see them start to build some tunnels and nests and different things like that. And that's where this experiment will tie in. Before you begin, it says, follow the recipe to make kinetic sand located in the appendix. And so if you turn back here to the appendix, there'll be instructions on how to make kinetic sand. The materials you will need for this is 1 1/4 cup of sand. This comes in your kit. I am not at home, so I do not have all the materials that you will need for it. But so inside our kit here is a bag of sand. And so you'll use that, and then you'll need from your own home, because this doesn't have a K by it, you'll need flour, cooking oil, a flat surface, plastic wrap, 2 somewhat heavy books, a pencil, and then from your kit you'll need, see if I can zoom in there, a pipe cleaner. So looks like back here we have some pipe cleaners. So we'll need a pipe cleaner, and then we'll need a straw. Looks like there's some straws back here. Oh, here's a white straw and a couple of red straws. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna use the white straw today. And then a popsicle stick. So somewhere in here, looks like we have some popsicle sticks. So we're gonna need one of those. So we'll pull all of our supplies. And then there's the introduction here that you'll read with your children on what is an ant farm. And here we have the instructions for making kinetic sand again. And then you're gonna wanna build an ant farm window over a flat, over the flat surface that you had. Like here's the star saying these items can be found in the Discover and Do Kindergarten supply kit. And then here's a little did you know information and a tip for easy cleanup, because we all like easy cleanup. And then we're going to turn the page with our child. And here we have some more little make connections, did you know information. And then we're going to continue on with our instructions about laying the plastic wrap on top and putting the books on the ends. And then use a pencil or a pipe cleaner or a straw to try to dig tunnels through the sand underneath, in between the 2 layers of plastic wrap. And then they want you to observe, what did you see when you were digging your tunnel? Here's some possible answers. What was your favorite digging tool? What would have made it work better? What happened to the sand? And so on and so forth. And then there are possible answers. I'm kind of turning the pages as I go here because there's a lot of glare, and these pages are kind of shiny, so that's really nice. I like shiny pages. Dig a tunnel into the mound. So you want to take out some sand and make a mound and try digging a tunnel in it. And then there's some more conclusions, drawing conclusions, different questions, and then a little takeaway. You can go a little further. And then when you finish your experiments, hold on to your kinetic sand. And we still have a little bit bigger picture information here. And so this all tie into why do ants build tunnels. And then we're going to go to the next page, and we're going to be on the second experiment, how do ants walk. So this is really nice because it shows you your child how to do the experiment. It shows them what they're looking for. It tells you what you want to accomplish with the experiment. It tells you what you want them to learn. And it is reusable for another child. You don't need to buy a second book for a second child. The pages are kind of glossy, so it's okay if you get like a little bit of sand or something on them. They look like they'll be fairly easy. I mean, you wouldn't want to get it wet or anything, but it looks like it will be fairly easy if you do get a splotch or something on it. My children are not careful at all. They're gentle, but they're not careful. So, and basically this will just go through section after section of experiment after experiment. And each experiment has a little number at the top of the page so you know which experiment you're on. And it's got a picture on the side that matches through the entire experiment. So this is all about the snake here and so on and so forth. And then, you know, it's just going to go that way all the way through. And then partway through the book, they switch colors. Because we're talking now not so much about animals. Now we're talking about weather, clouds, and stuff like that. And then as you go through, it'll change colors again as you get to different topics. And it looks like they have, back in the back here, they have recipes for Play-Doh and different things. So it looks like they have 36 experiment pages, so one per week. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm really looking forward to using this book, and thank you. Have a blessed day.